What's up guys, welcome back, or welcome if you're new. So basically on the channel right now I'm showing you how I enter some trades and exit the trades, and then just to document my process, and then I'm learning as well as to what the candlesticks are showing me in the day, or what the market like trend looks like, and then how we can profit off that. So basically you are following me through my learning process, and then I guess we'll both learn together if you're following the entire trade process. So basically, Alibaba had earnings today. They had bad earnings, but for some reason they just continued to rally up. Ideally, it would have been good to get in down here on one of these candles. However, I got in somewhere around here, and I expected it to continue going up, like it was resting during the day, and then I expected it to continue going up, but it didn't, and it rallied up a bit like into profit for me, but that was not enough where I wanted to just take out, because my risk to reward wasn't there. So I had like a $20 risk to reward, oh no, $40 risk, and then the reward would have been like 80 or 100. So that's where it just didn't make sense for me to take profits too early. I figured that if it's gonna run, it's gonna run. If it's not gonna run, it would probably just come back down to my stop loss, to which it did. So remember that this date is a day off for some reason. I've spoke to the developers and trying to get them to make these adjustments. They're taking a little while with it, but basically I only made 3 trades today, 1 on Alibaba, 2 on QQQ. So let's go over the Alibaba trade. So this is working with the London time. So London time is 5 hours different from where I am. So if you minus 5 from this, that leaves us at 12:29. So that would be on the 12:25 candle. 12:25 candle. And I'll put horizontal ray. So 12:25 candle, 12:25 candle. I entered for a sell at 28440. No, what's going on? Alibaba, what's going on here? What are these prices? What am I looking at here? I don't know. Something is, yeah, the position, because this is the QQQ price. We'll just have to work off this. I can't see the specific times for some reason, but yeah, that sucks. So this platform is particularly new, so they have some errors. So I entered, basically I'll just show you where I entered on the day and then around the time, but I'm not certain. Wait, I can actually pull up the time right now on my phone, and then I can match that to the charts. Okay, so Alibaba. So the first Alibaba trade to the upside was at 1043, and that was a price of 84.10. So 1043, which would be the 1040 candle, 84.10, 1043, 84.10. So boom, and then remember I have purple for entries and red for exits. So 8410. So I entered with 20 shares, and then it closed me out at, I think, my stop loss at 221. So that would be a part of the 220 candle here. 220. Let's see, 220. I'm looking for 83.19. That's where I exited the trade. It's 83.19, 220, 83.19. Is this the 220? No, this is the 220. 83.19. So basically what I had going on was that I entered around here, around the highest point, one of the highest points of the day. I could have taken it at this point here, but then the market started to push down around here to where it's like one of the more recent lows there, and then that low was where I got knocked out. That's where I believe that the market would have continued going down, or at least Alibaba stock by itself would have pushed down to a point where my trade would have been proven that it would be wrong. So this is the point that I decided to just exit my risk, and then that was just a $20 loss. So I was risking $20 for it to make, I guess, 40 or 80, but it didn't continue running. So that was the first trade of the day, and let's just look at how it looks on the chart. So ideally it would have been best to catch it more down here. That's if you had some knowledge that Alibaba would have continued to run, but it didn't run. It didn't run anymore after this. Like it's got exhausted and didn't continue. But let's see how it does tomorrow. There might be some opportunity there. And then for the next one, I went on to the QQQ, right? So the QQQ at 12.29. So we look for the 12.20 candle. So 12.29, 12.25 candle actually, 12.25 candle, and then the enter position was at 28440. 28440, and that was an entry for a sell. I'll leave this there because there's a reason why that's there. I had that for the day as a key point of resistance. So I entered for sell here at 28440, and then it seems like on the 230 candle I entered at 28438. 28438. 3838, come on. Ooh. 28438. Let's check it out. 28438. So basically I had sells here for the market to continue going down. Yeah, I don't know, something with QQQ, because it's like, I'm not gonna say this, but something, man, it's like I enter the trade and then it literally goes the other way, knocks me out, and then goes the right way. Something about it. But let's just watch it. I'm just watching it more because maybe I could more aim to snipe it up here and get all of this down, and then that would be a much better entry and exit. But then I exited on the 250 candle. So let's check out the 250 candle. 1250 candle. 1250 is around here. So 28539. 28539, 1250. It's around here. 28539. Okay. So entered for sales here and then exited here. So why I exited here was like this. What could I say? I had 28539. So I entered for sales here, and then I wanted to close at this point because this is like the highest point of the day. So I was expecting just give myself a little margin of error, and then from there I could have taken it down. So I had a short position. Let me see. I had a short position with the risk was like this. So this was my risk. This was the possible reward. I was more aiming for something like down here because this is like the previous point where it bounced up from. But then the market it went up and then it came down. So it went up against me. I didn't want to take too much losses in the days, so I just kept the trades very minimal and then just exited. I just got stopped out as soon as it hit like a point where my trade would have been basically invalid. So I just wanted to exit at that point and didn't enter any more trades just to like chase that one, you know. And then the final one was a sell, buy side sell. Okay, so I entered for sells at 12.29. Isn't that the same thing? 12.29 minus 5 from this 12.29. What's going on here? This one, as you can see, this is showing the same time. This is showing the same time as the previous trade, so I have to bring it up actually here. So this trade was the 40 trade, and I looked that up here. So the 40, okay, so I entered at 12.56 with 20 shares at 285.29. We can clear these actually. So at 12.56, which would have been the 12.55 candle. 12.55 candle, which is this one. I entered at 285.29, 285.29, 285.29. So I used purple for the entries, and then I entered another one at 285.27, 285.27. So I got a good fill there, which is like right below it. 285.27. So I had both entries here to the downside, and then where did I get stopped out? I kept a small margin of error and exited at 207. So that would be the 205 candle. 205 candle. So it has to be 205. Yeah, 205 candle at 285.20. No, I entered up, and then down. 285.20. So if I entered for buys that way, okay, yes, I entered for buys that way, and then I closed it as soon as it started to go right below here. So I kept the margin of error very, very tight there, very tight. So it actually made some profits at this point, but it wasn't like enough that I was ready to take it. I believe the market would have continued going up and started to settle somewhere up here. My target was more up here, and then I had a stop loss right there. So as soon as the market started to go against me, that's why I had such a small loss on it, $7, because the market started to go the other way. And then at that point, I was willing to just exit and take the loss. And that's basically it. That's basically it for today. Another one that ran today was Lockheed Martin. So basically, this was the open today. Lockheed Martin opened on a huge greed candle, and then it started to just run up and consolidate. But basically, I was looking for a entry around like here for it to continue going up. But Lockheed Martin, basically, after it made this big push in the morning, it didn't do anything else after that. So I'm seeing like an environment where there might be some opportunities in the morning from like 9:30 up to what, like 9:50. Seems like it was the same thing with Alibaba. So what's this, 9:30 up to 10:30? I mean, everyone runs differently, but I'm seeing a small opportunity where we might have some individual runners that just run off their own catalyst, and that might be somewhere where I can just take some profit off the table there. But that's basically it, and that's basically the journal for today, November 17. you watch it to the end of this video. And if you want to try out the platform, I have a link in the description. You can actually just try out the platform. You can try it out for free and see if you actually like it. It allows you to trade, as you can see, like a higher quantity of trades, higher quantity of the stocks and the ETFs and all of that, with kind of less risk to you because you're funded. And then you can even practice, so you don't have to go into the part where you can get funded like right off the bat. You can just practice and go through the demo and see if you like it. But that's basically it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one, which is November 18.